Okay, guys, so can you believe it? I am here and I think I'm about to do a tarot reading. And to keep it all the way real with you guys, I'm going to pull up the astrology placements on my other phone. To keep it all the way real with you guys, I didn't really come to do, well, I kind of felt like doing a reading, but I really just want to talk to you guys. So I figured, let's do a reading. Why not? So let me just find where everything's at. And we're just going to talk through just like this funky corona stuff and everything that's going on. And I think I have not been really watching a lot of readings or even doing a lot of readings, especially related to like corona or when all of this stuff will be over. You know, I feel in my intuition it'll be over before June. At least everybody being locked down. Now, what it's going to take for them to lift this and everybody get back out there, whether it be checking in with your job to, what's going on, taking account of your health and, do you have papers that you got an immunization or a vaccine and you can get your temperature taken when walking in the door like a lot of people are doing at jobs right now? I don't know. But it's probably going to be something like that. So, I really haven't looked at the astrology into it too heavy because the world has gotten so crazy. I'm purely existing off of my faith right now, taking it one day at a time and thanking the Lord for being blessed with the things that we do have and that we can do while not trying to focus on what we don't have and what we can't do. Jupiter is at and I think I'm going to run through and do like maybe one or two cards for every sign. I'm just going to do what the fuck I feel like. You guys should know me by now if you've watched this channel. So I'm just going to do what I feel like. And then we'll see. And then if you guys want to talk about, I think what is in my mind is kind of looking at what's coming out for every sign. And then maybe overall doing a corona prediction or when will things get better, which I'll feel, separate from what I already feel personally, but I want to get the energy from the reading to kind of feel it out. Shout out to my Venus. Venus is in Gemini today. It's getting close to my Venus. That's always exciting, not? Jupiter is at the end degrees of Capricorn. So Jupiter is going to be moving into Aquarius soon. Mars is already in Aquarius. Saturn is in 1 degree of Aquarius. So I think things are going to go from being super confusing to a lot of information getting put out and some action having to be taken to benefit the people, but there's going to be some casualties. Not everything is going to be perfect. I mean, we also have Pluto still at 24 degrees Capricorn. So Pluto and Jupiter are sitting right there together. So it's either like this thing, I know they're talking about second waves of corona and things like that. So either this thing could blow up even more, or maybe some solution is going to come out and kind of like the cure or whatever the solution is or whatever their plan is to do is going to come out, and that's going to be a big thing. We still keep in mind that all of these planets are moving into Aquarius, and we still have Uranus in Taurus. So then those planets are going to be squaring Uranus and Taurus. So you're going to have Pluto squaring Uranus. You're going to have Saturn squaring Uranus. Saturn is basically squaring Uranus right now. Uranus is at 6 degrees Taurus and Saturn is at 1 degree Aquarius. You're going to have Mars. Mars is going through its squares now. So just a lot going on with shock, awe, change, big things happening, weird things happening, and crazier things happening. I think the more you hear about the things that are going on today, it just gets crazier and crazier, and there's really no understanding. But I can say one thing. With the planets going into Aquarius, I think clarity will come. I think clarity will come, and there'll even be a lot of non-traditional things that are really going to get more value. I know me myself being somebody who for the last 20 years or so has been called a conspiracy theorist. It's just crazy to look at the times that are happening now and see people who would have called me crazy 20 years ago actually start to open their eyes. So this is the Great Awakening, guys. This is the Great Awakening. It's all spiritual. And that's where you will find your comfort is in things of a spiritual nature. Because if you're looking for answers, if you're looking for clarity, that's just not really where we're at right now. Answers and clarity. So let's just say that. All right. So in anything else I'm thinking, I'll talk about it as it comes up. And it's funny. What's Bill Gates' sign? Is he a Capricorn? I thought I saw that Bill Gates was a Capricorn. What is he? Look at all this Capricorn stuff going on right now. Let me see, because I forgot what's Bill Gates' sign. No, Bill Gates. It's so funny because before I tell you his sign, I just looked it up. I was going to say I couldn't make the immediate connection between Scorpio and Capricorn at the time, other than it's a compatible thing. Because I was thinking, I don't know what made me think of, is it Hillary Clinton who's a Scorpio? I don't know why Scorpio popped in my mind. And then I look him up. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I look him up and he's a Scorpio. Oh, the screen went out. Let me turn the resolution up. So then I look him up. I don't know. So then I look him up and he's a Scorpio. Funny. So that's funny too, because Scorpio also a fixed sign, hard to change, what they're thinking. He's a Scorpio. You got the Uranus in his opposite sign of Taurus right now. So I don't know. I think shit is going to get, it's very weird the way I want to say it. It's like I feel like shit is going to continue to get more out of control, but it's going to start to bring more clarity still at the same time. And some things are going to actually start to make sense of all of this stuff that's getting out of control. That's just my personal opinion. So I just wanted to get that out to talk you through my shuffling of these cards a bit. And I'm going to shuffle these. I'm not done with these. I'll shuffle them some more when it's actually time for me to pick one. But let's jump in and start with Aries. So basically, this is just, hey, are things going to be okay? What's going on? What are you going through? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's up, Aries? What's happening and what's up with you is looking at your future and letting go of your past. You have nothing but opportunity in front of you. You have nothing because you got the Wheel of Fortune straight up. So the choice is yours. There is opportunity. There is fortune. There are good things. There is good news on the horizon. So, Aries, if you guys have been going through anything down, depressing, sickness, drinking issues, maybe you just stop drinking. Maybe there's an issue with blood flow, the blood or something like that. That could be the issue, and it could be something that's gotten you really down. But I think you guys are going to get another chance, some more options, and something to help you in your life with whatever is going on right now, whether that's money, whether you need more time. It may be a time-sensitive issue. Maybe something's been going on for a while or something like that, Aries, and it involves time. You get what I'm saying? And for you to be very strong and of a spiritual nature and know that you're going to have an opportunity, you're going to have another chance. And then we have the 10 and the 5. That makes 15, which makes 16. So that may mean something to you all. 16. Maybe that's a number for you guys to keep in mind. And nobody's going to get the same 2 cards because I'm not putting them back in the deck. And I'm not going to cut this angel deck. I'm just going to pick a card just to give you a little guidance as we get through Corona times. 2 of spring. That's your sign. That's you, Aries. That's you. The 2 of Wands. Making choices. Making decisions. Figuring out which way you want to go. What you want to do. What you want to build. How you're going to get in there. Getting another choice. Getting another option. The Two of Wands says, a bright future manifests through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. I think that just echoes everything I said in the first one, with the overall point being, if you've been through something in the past, or you are struggling or dealing with something that's got you down right now, it is going to get better and improve. Taurus. What's up, Taurus? You got that Uranus in your sign. Are you feeling wacky? Are you feeling crazy? Are you having a change of heart? Are you like, fuck it all, fuck all this shit, fuck my life? Or fuck the life that I used to have. You know what I mean? Or fuck the life that you think I should have. Taurus, you are just probably changing and going through a lot with yourself, whether that be your outside appearance, your inner mind, how you think, your spirituality, just all of that. You're probably, let's fall down face up. So I'm going to give you the Four of Wands. So you, oh, guys, this, Jesus. A lot of people are dealing with past hurts and emotional issues. And Taurus, maybe that is what Uranus in your sign is really helping you with and helping you to look at, because it's such a dichotomy in these cards. There's such a contrast. I need something to start sitting these cards on. So let me see. See if we can use that. So it's like, on the one hand, you have, and both of these kind of fell out too, and were facing right at me. So I kind of didn't have a choice but to take them. I only take fallouts depending on how they fall. So you have the Four of Wands card, which is a good card. It's stability, it's fire, it's progress, it's happy progress, it's things moving forward. Hey, did you get a house built? Are you getting married? Are you going to a celebration? Are kids getting married? Is the friends getting married? Is there something to celebrate? Is there a gathering of the community, some sort of celebration or some sort of party that you're going through? It basically is talking about just like happy times and being on something solid, having support all around you. But then on the other hand, and you could just tell by the contrast in the colors of the card, then we get the Ten of Swords, which is talking about unhappiness, hurt, betrayal, going through something, even physical, even hurting oneself physically. And you still see there's like a trace of the yellow in the background. So I don't know whether you're coming from hurt in your past and you're going on to something more positive, or hurt has come out from something that you thought was supposed to be good in a positive direction in your life. That's what it looks like to me, because the Ten of Swords, it means the worst is over. You know, whatever pain that you've been through, or whatever hurt that you've been through, it's over. But because you get like this happy card and it's coming after this sad card, kind of like Aries. I'm seeing their opportunities, but I'm seeing Aries is still struggling with something. Aries is still unhappy about something, or down or depressed about something. Okay, I got a phone call, so my video stopped. I hope it's saved. But anyway, so you see the dichotomy in the cards. Like theirs wasn't quite as happy and bright as yours, but hey, the world is I always look at it as a good thing of opportunity when the world is upright. It's like an anything can happen card. And then here you've got this beautiful bright yellow card, and you've got this complete contrast black card with all these swords. So if it isn't something physical that you're going through, it's very mental. So you could have something on the outside that looks, let me use my pointer. You could have something on the outside to other folks or the people around you that looks very happy. It looks like something very stable and very content, but you're dying on the inside. You get what I'm saying? Or you're still working through some hurt that you should be beyond. So that just tells me, Taurus, there's more work to do. And with Uranus in your sign, I mean, it's going to constantly be changing you. It's not like a one-shot deal. You know, that's an outer planet. It moves slow. And it's not just changes for Taurus, but to be in the sign where your sun is sitting, to be in your sign, to me, that means you're going to be going through metamorphosis over the next couple of years. You know, because Uranus does move very slow as well. And just to give you, and Taurus, I mean, it's just like, are you feeling cold as ice? I mean, we got the Prince of Winter. And you may have to, the Prince of Winter, this is the what is it? Not the King of Swords, but what's the lesser one? Prince of Swords, whatever, Jack of Swords, whatever you want to call it in the regular Rider-Waite tarot. So it's talking again. I just talked about the thoughts because this is a Swords card. So it's a lot of what's going on. It could be physical, but it's definitely coming from above. It's coming from the mental, and then oh, the Knight, I guess, is what I was thinking about, the Knight of Swords. And then you get pretty much like the Knight of Swords, and it's kind of saying a need to be very intellectual to make certain decisions. And these decisions won't always make everybody happy around you. But one thing I thought about, and maybe this was a message for Taurus, but one thing I had thought about when coming into this reading, if you, and this was just a message, I don't know who it's for. If you always stay true to yourself, you'll always be true to other people. It's when we hide ourselves, when we hide our desires, when we hide the things that truly make us happy or we truly value, and we mask those for other people, either to keep situations going, to keep things happening, to keep the peace even. You know what I mean? When we're not being true to ourselves, you can't be true to anybody else. And sometimes being true to yourself is not making other people happy. You know what I'm saying? So, and just being honest, because nobody can come back and say, oh, you're a manipulator or you're a fraud or I thought you felt this way. You just have to always be upfront. And like a Knight of Swords with how you feel. And this card for the Prince of Winter says intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden and unexpected changes. Again, you have Uranus in your sign. And if anything is showing sudden and unexpected changes, it is the difference between these two cards. It's like going from happy to hurt, going from hurt to happy. So Taurus, I would say expect some definite changes in your life. It could be with your partnership, a company, a work relationship, at a family gathering or something that happens. So just be aware of that coming up. And there may be a need for you to act quickly, decisively, and intellectual. I think using your mind, having your emotions match your mind, and having those two marry is going to help you come to the decisions that you need to make to help you with whatever is going on right now. So Gemini, I'm going to have to probably upload these in parts. I think Gemini is going to be my last one. And then at the end of the day, I'll probably have to come back and do like a 10-minute video with Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And then just try to finish them up like that because I'm not going to be able to finish right now. All right, Gemini. Shout out Gemini. I am a Gemini Vedically. I just luck up to be the crazy signs, right? Everybody says that, but I understand Gemini. I guess to the most extent I'll ever understand Gemini without being a tropical Gemini sign. But I am a sidereal. I am a Vedic Gemini, rising and sun. Would you look at that? And Venus. So it's like I can't luck up either way I go. If I go to Vedic, it's like I got a lot of stuff in Gemini, and if I'm in Sidereal, I have a lot of stuff in Cancer. But it's funny, I always say it really doesn't too much matter unless you're talking about prediction or something, which system you use, because it all comes out in the wash. Even though I'm Cancer and Sidereal, my Mercury is very strong. You know, I've got a first house Mercury. So my Mercury is very strong, even though I'm not a Gemini in our astrology system, or, you know, whatever. Gemini, opportunities, slow moving. Things are moving slow, and you feel trapped. You feel trapped by your ability to make money, the money you're making, your funds. Maybe your man or whoever you're with, your partner, the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Maybe they slow giving you money. They're not giving you money. They're not giving you enough money. Maybe your partner lost their job. It could be any of the above. And it's got the family, household, or it's got you and your partner, or just you feeling trapped. Because this could be your employer. This could be your job. Maybe they real slow with coming with the funds and is leading somebody to be trapped and tied up. But again, swords. None of them are touching you this time. In the Eight of Swords, it's a mental prison. It's a mental prison. And Lord Gemini, these are your cards, these Swords cards, because you guys are crazy with it when it comes to the mind. And when I say crazy with it, I mean you could drive yourself crazy with your mental thoughts. And a lot of times you are focused on money, but whatever is going on right now, Gemini, is coming in slow. But when it comes in, it's gonna help you out. So you got some money, you got something coming in, Gemini. It's just coming in real slow, real slow. But there might be some man or a company or father figure, somebody older and stable in your life. I'm not doing Cancer yet. I'm in the shuffle this day. Or somebody stable in your life that may be coming in just to give you like a little bit of help and to contribute some money to your situation. Shit, that could be the stimulus check. The government said they're giving them out. I don't know if I'm gonna get one, but that could be a damn stimulus check. Somebody's gonna come in with some slow moving funds. Now, it may not be a whole bunch. It's not gonna be a windfall, but it's what you're gonna need to get you through the times that you're going through right now. So, Gemini. This face flip up. I want to draw a card, but I feel like this may mean something. So you'll just get two, Gemini. You got the Emperor. That's the Aries card again. An older person, an older male who may come in to help you. If you're looking for jobs, maybe you have to interview with a male. Maybe there's a boss at your job. Again, maybe there's Uncle Sam sending your stimulus, your taxes, something. But the Emperor is older and it's wiser. And you even could be meeting somebody, meeting a figure like that, meeting a partner or a male in your life. And if you're a male, just, reverse it. And let's pick a card. Let me get one for you. All right. Unity, 5, working together and doing the right thing. Again, the theme of being honest with yourself comes up to me, Gemini, just working with other people. You might have to work in groups. You might have to work with other people. You might have to meet new people to get to where you want to go. And you might have to collaborate and do things with people. Gemini, you might like working with people. You guys do like being social and being out with other people. And that's what makes you guys thrive. So maybe through your connections or people you're talking to or things like that, you're going to meet people who can help you with your financial situation and it actually have something to present and to offer. And so it just tells me you're going to have resources and people that are willing to help you and work with you on whatever that you need it on. And the Unity card says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works best for you in a spiritual minded community. So Gemini, a key for you may be going more towards spirituality. Maybe that's where you will find some wholeness to settle some of these anxiety ridden and anxious thoughts that are going on, because your head is driving you crazy right now, Gemini. That's all I can really say super clearly from just looking at those cards. Whatever's going through your mind is driving you crazy, but you guys are strong, you guys are hustlers, and you will always make it. You're going to have the support of your family, your friends, your churches, your spiritual community, or just your community at large to help you with that. So just keep that in mind, Gemini, not to worry. And that ends part 1. I'll be back with the rest of the zodiac signs. I wish you all wellness, health, safeness, and happiness for you and your families in these crazy times, guys. Madam X Frequency World Radio, and I'm out.